Alright, another day, another Gundam. So today is the Gundam Age-FX, which is a pretty cool looking kit. Got all sorts of extra little bits and pieces, weapon modules and stuff that come off, which is pretty cool. I have opened this kit already, so I do know for a fact that this ring is part of the kit, plus is the stand and everything as well. So I'm looking forward to having this something really cool and quite impressive on the stand. I've been pretty impressed with the previous high-grade age kits. They're always fairly simple, straightforward, great for beginners, but they always look really cool as well. So looking forward to putting this together, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I'm in a bit of a rush on this one. Let's jump back to the start. There we go. So I have, this is the Gundam Age-FX, which is an awesome mobile suit, just purely from an aesthetic standpoint. It blows the Darkhound and the normal one just out of the water totally. He's got a really cool weapon, he's got a really cool aesthetic with this ring with all the extra bits and pieces. I'm not quite sure what these are called, since the entire manual is in Japanese. There's not really any English, not even for the names of the weapons or anything like that. So I'll have to look that up, but this whole ring setup is awesome. So the kit itself comes with this ring, so you can set it up like this straight out of the box. I've done a little bit of panel lining across the chest, but otherwise this is exactly what he looks like, straight snapped out of the box, and it's awesome. That's really, really cool. So I do 100% recommend getting this one if you are looking at getting a Gundam Age kit. If you're buying a kit for someone for a first time build, I definitely lean towards this one from the high grades. It's quite a sturdy kit, and its aesthetics are brilliant. The other day I did a quick little thing on the Gundam Seed Destiny, the Destiny Gundam, and I did say that that one also is really cool aesthetically, and they both have very different aspects to them, but they're both aesthetically really pleasing. But there's just something about this one, it reminds me a lot of the Providence, I think, which makes me smile. I was always a big fan of the Providence Gundams. I do need to get that one eventually, but this one is really, really cool. And as a beginner kit, it's super simple. It's got a couple of mechanics which will give a beginner a bit of a challenge, but not too much of one, and it'll teach them a little bit about how these things are put together. So I'd recommend this one for a beginner, and I'd definitely recommend it to add to your collection if you're wanting something a bit different from your standard red, blue and white Gundams. So yeah, this one here, an easy 7. From aesthetic perspective, it bumps up to about an 8, but since high grade, it needs to be pretty outstanding to go above a 7 for a high grade for me. The only one so far that has is probably the Moon Gundam, and yeah, as far as it goes for the Gundam Age though, it destroys the Darkhound. The Darkhound's probably a 5, and the Age normal is at best a 6. So this one's pretty good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to putting it up on the shelf and just gazing at it lovingly for a while. But yeah, I do recommend it, and I will see you for the next review.